Ladies, gentlemen, kittens of all ages, welcome to The Rant. I am your host, Sir Pawsworth Fluffington III, though to my so-called family, I am merely the cat. Now, you may be wondering, what does a cat have to rant about? I'll tell you, everything, absolutely everything. You know, I give, and what do I get in return? A pat on the head, maybe some kibble, perhaps if the stars align, a tiny tin of salmon. But let's be honest, I am the backbone of this household. Do they thank me for my relentless supervision of laundry day? No. Do they appreciate me for bravely defending the home against that red laser dot that invades every Tuesday? No. I'm brushed off as if my heroism were an accident. I'm doing enough for king and country as it is. And don't get me started on the litter box. Apparently, my perfectly respectable sandcastle designs are considered a mess. Truly, no one understands my art. You'd think, being a cat, I'd have a cushy life. Nap, snack, nap again. Wrong. Oh no, I've been drafted into the family workforce, chipping in as they call it. Oh, Pawsworth, could you keep an eye on the baby? Oh, Pawsworth, don't knock over the laptop. Oh, Pawsworth, entertain the toddler so I can fold the laundry. Entertain the toddler? I am not a clown. I am a majestic feline with centuries of dignified breeding behind me. And yet there I am, wearing a tiara made of Play-Doh and pretending to attend a tea party where all the guests are stuffed penguins. Humiliating. And let's not forget babysitting. Babysitting. I never signed a contract, yet somehow I am the unpaid nanny of this establishment. Do I get a paycheck? A 401k? Even a scratch behind the ears when I clock out? No. Just more responsibility piled onto my already overburdened paws. Now people talk about hard times, rising prices, stressful days, the world going a bit sideways. And who's absorbing all this tension? Me. Because who do they confide in? Not their therapist, me, a cat. I'm expected to listen to every rant, every tear, every midnight spiral about bills, work, and politics. Look, I'll do it. I'm a good listener. But I'd like to remind my humans, I did not sign up for emotional labor. I am emotional support only. I barely tolerate their singing in the shower, and now I'm the household counselor. But here's the thing, for all my moaning, and I do love a good moan, I must confess something. I rather like that you're here listening. Because in this madhouse of unpaid babysitting, emotional support duties, and constant underappreciation, at least I've got you lot. I have a brother in America. He's an American shorthair. He keeps telling me to move there like it's some kind of utopia. I mean, if I want to be shot in my arse, I know exactly where to go. Then he's like, if you do move to America, you'll have to work 3 jobs. And I'm like, I have more than 3 jobs now. But really, to my dear audience, you listen, you nod, you chuckle at my pain, and somehow that makes it worthwhile. Because what is a rant, if not shared? What is misery, if not slightly amusing when told with flair? And honestly, between you and me, I'd miss it if no one cared. It's nice knowing you're out there. Gives me a reason to keep swatting at microphones and dragging myself into the studio instead of hiding under the sofa. Yeah, my studio is in the basement, but so what? So to summarize tonight's rant, I'm unappreciated, overworked, emotionally exploited, and criminally underpaid. But I'm still here, still ranting, still keeping the household together with nothing but fur, sass, and sheer resilience. This has been The Rant, with me, Sir Pawsworth Fluffington III. Thank you for lending an ear. If you enjoyed today's grumble, please like, comment, and subscribe. Do tune in next week when I tackle a burning question: why is the vacuum cleaner allowed to exist? Spoiler, it shouldn't.